I bought 6 flooded Bentleys. If that was a great idea, I don't know. But what I know is that you don't have the chance to do this a second time. And this is definitely something I can tell my grandchildren one day. So, what we have here is one Continental GTC. For all of you guys who don't know what GTC means, GTC is the GT but convertible. So we have this really nice car, and this is the most expensive one of all the cars, and you can see already there is some light, and that's a very good sign. The interior looks like this at the moment. The spec, I really like the spec. Like the white and the reds and a little bit black, so it's not too much red. I really like it with the red roof. And then we have another GTC. But first, maybe it's a good idea to just tell you the story about these cars, because maybe you think, oh my God, this guy is stupid. He cannot buy some Bentleys that are water damaged, okay? So I get your point when you tell me this, because I bought a full flooded car before. What you have to know is these cars don't have too much damage. So basically what happened is in April 24, there was some heavy rain here in Dubai. And these cars, they are parked inside a warehouse or a garage. Okay, so they are there for some small repair. And then the water came in, okay? But the water level was not too high. But the problem is, if you have this car and you are the owner of this car and it's in the garage, and I think this car is, I think the price new was like 260,000 euros, I think. Okay, so it's very expensive. Look, there was some water inside the garage, but we just clean it and then you can take it. You know what I mean? So the water level was maybe here, and you can see it inside the exhaust. You can see it or you cannot see it. Here it's a little bit rust, but on top here, nothing. So the water level was like here, okay? But the problem is, if you are the owner of this car, nobody can tell you, look, just take the car and go. So at this point, it got an insurance case, okay? Because your car was parked inside a warehouse or a garage, and water came in and just hit your wheels. And now maybe you ask yourself, why the f this is looking like this? Because between April 24 and now we have what we have now. We have December 25. So it's more than 1.5 years the cars are parked outside. With all this insurance stuff, you have a lot of paperwork, and this takes time, and then they get the money, and the cars are not too much interesting anymore. You know what I mean? Because you understand the insurance paid the money to the customer, and that's it. And the cars, I would not say they are forgotten, but they are just parked outside. And the problem was, most of them, the windows are open. I don't know why, but yes, this is what happened. So the damage, what I want to say, the damage was not high, even this one. I think the water line was like here, which is not too bad. So maybe there was no water inside the car, okay? But you cannot tell because everything looks like this, okay? Because when the window is open and you have all the sand and the wind, then it looks like this. So the damage was not too bad, in my opinion. Here we have a 2013 Continental GTC convertible. And what you have to know is these cars are very well maintained. Now you think, what the hell is he talking about? This car is from 2019. It has W12 engine, so it has the big engine. It's a first edition, and it only has like 40,000 kilometers. No, 25,000 kilometers, I think. So very low mileage. This one also, W12 engine. It's from 2013 and only got 70,000 kilometers on the dash. And I think they are all maintained from Bentley. The next car, also one Continental GT. This is a normal coupe, And also we have here, I hate it, it's so dirty. Also here we have 12 cylinders, B-turbo, 6-liter engine, and I think around 630 horsepower. This is the original color of the car, so it looks very good, not like this. The spec is a little bit unusual. You see we have red brake calipers and also the interior is red. Okay, windows open of course, but look, we have blue and then we have a red interior, so it's not standard. Okay, yeah, it's also nice, but I think not for everyone. And somebody tried before to cover the windows, but 1.5 years, it's a long time. And this is the back of the car. What I recognize is that we have damage on the rear bumper. I think it's from the heat, because this we have on both sides. Okay, so this is the GT, also a very nice car. And then we have the flagship. We have one Bentley Mulsanne. The Mulsanne is the limousine, and I think they stopped the production. So this is one of the last ones, or like this is a 2016 model. Speed edition, so this is like special edition. And this car is the greatest looking interior because the windows are closed, and even the interior, it smells so good, it smells so new. This car I think has 80,000 kilometers, so also not too much. And you see it was in the garage. You see this one? Look, all the plastic. Yeah. So you see it was in the workshop, somebody put the cover, they want to repair something, and then the water came. So the inside looks very good. And by the way, this is a car you sit in the back, because here you have a lot of luxury and a lot of space. So I will go inside. So you have the monitor, you have a table where you can put your laptop, or you can eat, and you can adjust your seat. Of course it's not working, but this is very luxurious, like, oh my God. The only thing I have in my mind with this car is somebody worked on it before. This is the only car I think somebody really worked before, and I don't know why. Because in the trunk there are the seat control modules for the back, so somebody removed it already, and they have some corrosion. Okay, so somebody tried to repair something and was not able to do it, or I don't know, or maybe they just checked the damage. But this car is crazy. If you look at this is really crazy car. Look at this. And it's so comfortable, it feels like you sit on your couch at home. Look. But last time I sit in the front, and you have to be very careful because you can open the door from outside, but not from the inside. So if you lock yourself in here, you have a very luxurious death. Okay, so we have to be careful here, and of course it's very dirty. The other two cars are not too special. So the other two cars are from, I think, 2010. It's one Continental GT and one Continental Flying Spur, also W12 engine. So all the cars you see here is W12. Only the Mulsanne is V8. Now you can answer your question if maybe I'm a little bit stupid, I don't know, but this chance to buy 6 Bentley cars with this low mileage in this condition, like in this condition before, you get my point, is very rare. And it's not perfect here. I don't have good electricity here, so it was a lot of struggle for me to start here, but the idea was that I buy the cars and of course clean them, because right now I don't know what is the exact problem of the cars, you know, so I want to clean them and I want to get a little bit more information what is the damage, and all the mechanical works, like you see here is one flat tire, maybe the air suspension not working, all this stuff I want to get the cars in some garage so they can fix it. So this is the plan for now. If I'm really honest to you, yesterday I sit here on my couch and I was like, oh my God, what I did here. I have 4 cars now. It was hell of a headache to pick them up. First you have to buy them, yeah, right? So first you have to pay the cash and buy them in the package, and then you have to pick them up. You don't know exactly what happened to the cars, but I checked them before, so I'm pretty sure that I know my risk. Okay, but it was a big step for me, and the first lesson I learned so far is I cannot do anything by myself, because in my head was like, oh, I don't want to bring the cars in another workshop because they ruin the interior, and you get my point. As soon as they drive, I will bring them to the workshop to do all the rest of the work, and then I have to export them. So this is the plan for now. I want to fix them and then I want to sell them, maybe not all, but yeah, if you're interested, if you watch this video, maybe you are interested to buy one of the cars. Even if you are interested in one of the cars that are not fixed and you want to do your own project, just hit me up, okay? Maybe I can do a good price for you. Otherwise, I will fix all of them and sell them. Okay, maybe I keep one, I don't know right now, but this is the plan for now. I'm really excited to take you with me on this journey, and hopefully everything will be fine in the end, because, you know, Bentley could be very expensive. But I have one little surprise for you for the end of the video. This is the most expensive car of all these 6 cars. Here's the key, and now I will show you something. So the roof is not working, I tried already, so maybe the sensor is dirty or something like this. The suspension working, this is very good. And now I will show you something. First, look at this, very amazing, huh? I just put a new battery in the back, because after 1.5 years everything is dead, you know. The seats are like this, so I think some water came inside, or one control module had some wet inside. So it looks like this right now, so you're not able to move them right now, so I think it's the seat control module. But most important is the engine. Look how dirty this is. This is disgusting, huh? Look at this. Here you see it was in the workshop, so they covered everything they touch, you know, even here. So you see what I mean when I tell you the cars are very well maintained. Here you can see we only have 24,899 kilometers on the dash. So this is very low mileage, and we have a first edition. So what I want to show you is, I will press this button. Wow. Look at this. First of all, this is a very nice feature. You can decide what you want to see here. So you have 3 options. You can also only see the cover. Okay, so when you shut it down, you see the cover. So it's very clean. Then we do it again. You see it's the display. And now what you can do is, if you say, oh, I don't want to see the display, ta-da! Look how clean this is. And now you see what I mean, very well maintained. You see there is still the plastic on all these instruments. And now what I want to tell you, what I want to show you is this. Oh my God. So it's running a little bit rough, but of course the gasoline is 1.5 years old, okay, and it was like outside in the heat, okay, so maybe the gasoline is not too good anymore. We have to change it, of course. Let's do one small sound check, okay, for the end of this video, and I hope you will be part of this journey. I will see you in the next video. Enjoy the sound.
Wow.